Hi, everyone. This is Eric, and I'm here to explain some key aspects of the discussion boards and how you can enter things on them and even edit things, add links. So let's get started. So we're going to start with the tea break discussion area, which is just a general place for questions, comments, thoughts, ideas. Click on this. That brings us to the actual discussion. Nobody's put anything in yet because I've done this before the course has begun. But what we're going to do, these discussions will all have a reply button. Click on reply, and here's where you start typing your reply. Now, just a quick note about discussions. They're really meant to connect you with other people in the course, the same way that if you were in a library or in the office, you get to connect with people and you learn things that may be a little different from what you've read about. So there's a lot we can share with each other, and it's really part of the education. So it's not something you want to just get over with. What's really important is that you use your genuine, authentic voice. You don't want to use ChatGPT or AI for this because it'll just simply take away from your opportunity to learn. And in fact, there's a lot of talk these days in academia about cognitive offloading, which means you let the computer do the thinking for you, and it detracts from your ability to do your own thinking. And that's really not good for anyone. So there'll be a different topic for each discussion, but let's say this one is about your relationship to pets. So you can see here, I've introduced myself and written about my relationship with cats. Now, there's a lot of different things you can do. If you want to emphasize a word, you could highlight it and make it bold, or bold and italics, or even bold, italics, and underlined. You can also change the color of the font itself. And if you wanted it to have its own background, you could make it, let's say, what's nice with, oh, I think yellow would go well. So that would be a way to really emphasize something there. I can also add in links or attach photos. So I'll show you how to do that. So we'll just say I've saved an image of a cat somewhere, and I'm going to give it a separate paragraph in this case. And I'll do an insert. I'm going to insert an image, and I'm going to upload an image in this case. That's generally the simplest thing. And then I could drag and drop from my computer, or I can browse. So I click here, and I find my cat image, and I just double click on it. Hey, there it is. That's a classic gray tabby. And then I put it in. I can click on that image. It's got corners if I want to make it smaller or larger. Okay. You don't want it to be too large, otherwise it takes up the whole page. Maybe I have a favorite cat website, so I can copy the link from anywhere I have it and paste it in. Here's one, thecatsite.com. Okay. You can also look at the link options here, and you could change the text, keep the link the same, but you might say, my favorite cat website. You don't have to do that, but sometimes it's nice to make the link a little more descriptive. So now when people click on that link, they will go to that website. If you're really feeling adventurous, there is an option to select the image and add a web link to that too, but that gets more involved. So for now, if you're interested in that, you can let me know. But I think this is a perfectly way to go for now. So let's say I finished my entry and I'm going to scroll down here so I can see more of it. But look, it's sort of chopped off in this box. So this here is these 8 little dots. It's an expander of just this blue outline window. It will expand it. So I'm going to pull down on it and I will be able to see most or all of my entry. I can keep pulling down. Okay. I go through it. I make sure it's, grammatically correct, that I like what I've done, and then I reply. And there you see, I have entered a discussion board. I've made a comment on a discussion board. But wait, I've forgotten. There's also a really great video I wanted to include. What do I do? So I can edit this entry. Now, here's the thing that's really important. You have 24 hours from the time you reply, make an entry. You have 24 hours to edit it. After that, whatever you've put in your discussion board, that's it. It can't be changed. So I'm going to find a video that I'd like to add, and then I'll show you how we can edit our entry. So here is a cat video I like, and I want to share it on Canvas. So you can just ask it to provide a link, as in copy this link and put that in, and that will work just same way as any website link. Or if you want it to play directly in Canvas without sending your reader away to another web page, you can get the embed code. It will be embedded inside your entry. So click on the embed code. See down here it says copy. I'm going to copy that embed code, and then I'm going to go back to my discussion post, and I'm going to enter it in here. So I need to click these 3 dots here. It's called the hamburger menu because, at least in America where we eat a lot of hamburgers, the top is the bun, bottom bun, and then the middle is the burger. So we're going to click on that hamburger menu and we're going to look for edit. Okay. I click on edit, and now I can go in and edit. Remember, only 24 hours to edit. So I'll just write, great YouTube video on cat care. Okay. And now how do I insert it? Well, I want to do the embed thing. I could just insert a web link, but we're going to do the embedded video. So to embed, we go to the insert menu here, and then you'll see there's this little embed symbol with a little cloud because it's file you're getting from the cloud from YouTube. Click on that, and we copied that embed code. Going to paste it in, submit it. Well, we'll see what happens after we hit save because sometimes um, it gives you an error up front like this. So let's just hit save. And there it is. And it tells us this video may display YouTube ads, but we should be able to actually play it right here in the window without leaving. There it is. So just a couple final notes for now about discussions and editing them. Okay, you can see it tells when it was last edited. Um, you want to remember, keep your authentic voice. This is not, discussions aren't a contest to have the best entry. You want it to be something that's related to the topic that you're interested in, and it's that it doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to have images and YouTube videos, but it's, if you like that kind of thing, it's a helpful way to let people know what you like and the kinds of things you like to share. When you reply to someone's discussion, it's pretty much the same way as you would use to do the initial discussion. You just hit reply here. And there you go. You get the same box, and all the ideas we've just discussed work the same way. The last thing we want you to know, besides that you can always reach out for questions and clarification, is that we're reading these discussions. Teachers and the teaching assistants, we will be reading these. We want to know your thoughts. We want to get to know you, and we want to help you all get to know each other as you're moving through this course. So, don't worry about, oh, did anybody read my discussion? Yes, definitely. Your peers will read your discussion, and so will the teaching staff. So that's it for now. Thank you for watching, and please reach out if you have any questions.